What happened, Rajesh? You look so worried.
What can I say, Nandita ma'am? I just opened my computer to check into the files that you have forwarded. Now they are missing. Not only that, some of the other files also seem to be tampered with. Besides that, some of my applications are malfunctioning now.
It sounds like your computer is hacked.
Hacked? What is it, Nandita ma'am?
Well, hacking means someone has infiltrated your system illegally through cyberspace.
Cyberspace? What is it? And how is that possible?
All that you think is impossible is quite possible when it comes to cyberspace. Let me tell you more about cyberspace first, so that you can understand what hacking is. As you might already know that after the computer was introduced to the world, technology has leaped ahead dramatically. To make the technology more efficient, computers are connected to each other globally through series of electronic links called networks. These networks finally created the very base of the Internet. The Internet, as we all know, is now indispensable. We can't seem to do anything without it. With the Internet connected to our computers or mobile phones, it is now very easy to talk, send text, photos or videos to anyone, anywhere in the world in a matter of milliseconds. We can buy and sell items or goods, pay bills, check our bank accounts through the Internet beside other things. Besides that, we can collect any sort of information from various sites offered in the Internet. We can also share any sort of information through the Internet with our friends, family members, and colleagues. Computerized technology has made it possible to control switches remotely. These switches may be used to obtain data or check the flow of water from dams or oil from refineries. Computerized technology can also be used to open doors automatically and remotely. Most factories and office workplaces now have computerized video cameras. These cameras send videos or images constantly to the factory owners so that they can check the progress of work. In space science, scientists use computerized gadgets for successful Moon and Mars missions. They can exchange information and data through an electronically created virtual space called cyberspace. Now, what is cyberspace? Cyberspace is the term used to refer to the virtual computer world. It is an electronic medium created to form a global computer network to make online communication swift and possible. The term cyberspace was first coined by William Gibson in 1984. Cyberspace includes Internet and independent information technology, also referred to as IT network of computers. Beside IT network, telecommunication networks, computer systems, and all other processors or controllers are also a part of cyberspace. Incidentally, smartphones, smartwatches, or any other such devices connected to the Internet too are included in the cyberspace. Cyberspace made it possible for users to share information, interact, swap ideas, play games, engage in discussions on social forums, conduct business, and create intuitive media just by the touch of a button. Now computer networks are available in remote villages too, all over the world. So, over the years, cyberspace has become so huge that one cannot fathom its size. One of the distinct features of cyberspace is that it is global without any borders or limits. A person from one corner of the world can easily reach out and communicate, share images, videos with another person in another corner of the world by using the cyberspace. Consequently, on one hand, anyone can join this cyberspace through an internet connection for benefit through information exchange. However, on the other hand, anyone with adequate knowledge about the cyberspace can manipulate it to create disruption in it. Disruptions in the cyberspace can lead to very big disasters, as it is the storehouse of all sort of information. If all of these information is disarranged or tampered with, the world will be very badly affected. There could be loss of information, data stolen from organizations, leading to business collapses, and also could create political enmity situations. For this reason, it becomes very important to make cyberspace safe and secure so that no user is harmed by the use of it. However, it is not such an easy task, as some internet users manipulate the cyberspace to intrude into someone else's personal data to steal information or create disruptions in the data. The threats to cybersecurity are a long list of possibilities and vulnerabilities. However, if we have to overcome these threats to make cyberspace safe and secure, the path to do exactly this is very complicated as well as complex. So, Rajesh, if I try to explain you the complex part of the cybersecurity now, you may not understand that very well. To know more about cybersecurity, you must first know some basics of cybersecurity and fundamental aspects.
Sure, Nandita ma'am. Can you let me know more about the basics of cybersecurity?
Definitely, Rajesh. After knowing the basics, you can surely build up your knowledge through other training modules and practical lessons.
Yes, please. Let's proceed. With so much threat to our computer systems, it is very important for us to know how to safeguard ourselves against these threats. As you might already know, Nandita ma'am, that my computer is hacked illegally and valuable data is stolen as well as tampered. How can I deal with this as an end user?
Rajesh, as an end user of a computer with internet connection, you are always vulnerable to hackers. These hackers use viruses and vulnerable software to intrude into your system. To safeguard yourself against such threat, you have to be aware of cybersecurity.
Nandita ma'am, can you tell me more about cybersecurity?
Sure, Rajesh. Network threats are huge at the user's end when they operate through the internet, either to access information or conduct business. You will always have to deal with viruses and vulnerable software that is designed by someone remotely to intrude into your system. In addition to that, not all computers perform very well. So, performance issues of computer systems add to the hindrance. For this reason, cybersecurity should be one of the foremost concerns for anybody who uses the internet to search for information. However, first let us check what the most common reason is for having a very poor cybersecurity. A bad or a very weak password is the first and the commonest reason why an intruder is able to access someone's computer. This can lead to theft of users' personal information, loss of data, and above all, the financial losses, causing great difficulties.
Oh, really? I believe my password is also rather very vague.
It seems so, Rajesh. No wonder someone is able to access your computer so easily.
Do you have a solution to this problem, Nandita ma'am?
Sure, Rajesh. A password is used by everyone who is connected to the cyberspace through their computer system and internet connection. First, let's know what a password is and how it functions. In many organizations and even industrial security zones, a password plays a vital role. For example, in secret organizations like military intelligence or crime department, a verbal password is maintained by the inner members. This password is not shared with anyone outside the organization. If anyone tries to enter the building or zone of such an organization, the sentries placed outside will halt the person and ask them to show their identity first. The sentries may even be pointing their guns at the person all the time. The person will only be allowed inside if he or she can tell the password correctly. A computer password works similarly. As soon as you open the computer, the login page opens, which prompts you to enter the password. You can only access the computer once you have entered the correct password. A computer password can be a secret word or phrase which allows entry to your computer and the network. Most long-term computer users create passwords which are difficult to guess by someone else, while they can remember it easily. To make a password difficult to guess, it usually consists of a string of characters arranged in a random order. It could be alphabets, numbers, special characters, or a combination of all of them. Password forms one of the essential lines of defense against the intrusion of cyber criminals into our emails, computer systems, or social networks. You can also create a difficult password by arranging characters in such a manner that others cannot guess it easily, while you can remember it easily. Many people find it difficult to memorize complex passwords, and so they create passwords which they themselves can easily recall or guess. But what you can guess, the hacker on the network can also guess, and even faster than the time you took to create it.
Really? But Nandita ma'am, how can a hacker guess a password that I have created?
Hackers may not initially know what the password is. However, they try a number of combinations with different characters to crack the password. And sometimes they are able to crack the password if it is weakly created. Let me tell you about some common passwords that many users create for their system. Rajesh, most people use names, words or numbers to create password so that they can remember them easily.
Yes, Nandita ma'am. Even I mostly use either the name of one of my family members or a few numbers in ascending pattern to create passwords.
Yes, I can understand that. These are very weak passwords. No wonder your computer was hacked so easily. Names, words, phrases and numbers in a sequence are common passwords and can be cracked easily by hackers. A company called Splash Data annually publish a list of worst passwords that people use to access the network from their system. The list is topped by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and password in first two places for last 4 years. This fact vividly proves that users do not learn and continue to use easy-to-use passwords to access information in the internet. It usually attracts hackers who can easily crack the password and intrude into the personal system to steal data or information. Some very commonly used passwords in this list are QWERTY, I love you, admin, whatever, let me in, welcome, login, hello, ABC123, password, master, etc. These passwords are very weak and also very commonplace. Hackers can easily crack them and access the person's computer.
Can you now tell me how to create a password that is difficult to crack by hackers but easy for me to remember, Nandita ma'am?
Sure, Rajesh. I was just coming to that point only. To create an effective and hard to crack password for your computer, you need to check a few important things.
What are those, Nandita ma'am?
First of all, check the length of password. The longer the password, it is more difficult to be cracked by a hacker. Although it would be quite difficult to remember a very long password with more than 12 different characters. However, it is recommended that you ensure that at least it has minimum 8 characters. To make the password more complicated, it is recommended that you use mixed type of characters in your password. The password can contain random combination of alphabets, numbers, permitted special characters, including upper and lower cases. While creating a password, do not make the password so complicated and lengthy that it becomes difficult for you to remember it yourself. A very easy method of creating a very complicated password is by using characters from a paraphrase that only you can remember very easily. To create such a password, use a paraphrase that is based on a sequence of events. Here is an illustration. The password MFSWDPSIN08 comes from the first letters of each word used in the sentence and the last two numbers given at its end. My first school was Delhi Public School in 2008. Such a password would be very easy for you to remember at all times, but quite difficult for others to crack. You can create a similar password and use it as the basic password for a few days. After that, you can create variations in the same password and use it to access other personal sites. For example, you can create a password for your email from the same password just by changing a character or two. For a password for your email, you can add a suffix like #e. At the end, it would look like this. For your bank account, you can add $B at the end. Then the password would like this. This way, you can make the password difficult for the hacker to guess or crack. So, once you have chosen the sentence, it will always come in front of your eyes whenever you want to access any personal sites. Also, at the same time, it is now arguably very strong and difficult to guess by anyone beside you. This example sentence that I have used is only for you to understand how to create a complicated password. To make the password even more complicated by having every alternate or third letter in capitals, you can also use a line of a song or a poem that you know very well to create a complicated password. After creating a complicated password and use it to your personal sites, you should remember to keep it a secret. You should never tell the password to anyone. Even if you want to share all your intimate details to your very close buddies or friends, avoid sharing your password. Many people have faced troubles just by sharing their password to close associates or family members. Just to display total faith and trust in close friends, some people share their password too, and later regretted when the things fell apart. Another important thing about password is that you should change the password periodically to avoid any pilferage by hackers. There are many sites which send mail requesting you to log in and change your password. This type of mail comes from sites that pose as trustworthy entry, but in fact they are after your personal details. Such activities are called phishing. Never fall into these phishing traps if you wish to protect your password and other personal information. To avoid phishing traps, be very careful when you click on a link sent to you which is asking you to log in, change your password, or provide any other personal information. The requirement might be from a phishing scam where the information you are entering reaches a hacker. If you are ever in doubt when you open a site, just log on manually by typing the site's URL into your browser. This is the safest way to avoid any traps, and so is called the golden rule.
So if I type the URL and not directly click on a site, am I safe from viruses and hackers?
Yes, Rajesh. With all sites are associated other sites, and some of them may be malicious. So if you type just the URL, it will open only that site and no other. Now, let me tell you about the endpoint security.
Endpoint security? What is it, ma'am?
Well, as you are the end user of the internet through your computer, so the security of your computer is called the endpoint security. Every computer should be placed physically in a safe place under lock and key. Each computer should have a power on password, which has to be applied after you switch on the computer. The computer should ask for the password once you have switched it on. As soon as the operating system starts, it should further have a password to log in to the computer, lest someone comes in your absence and logs on. The screensaver should also require a password to start using the computer again. Tips for password management. Use minimum 8 to 12 characters in a password. Use a combination of alphabets, numbers, and special characters in the password. Password should be random, unique, and shouldn't be easily guessed. Don't use dictionary word or combination of dictionary words. Don't use a password spelled backwards. Avoid use of common terms from pop culture and sports as password. Avoid use of your relatives, best friends, and pet's name as passwords. Do not create passwords based upon details that may not be as confidential as you think, such as your date of birth, your nickname, your phone number, etc. Don't use same password for your other accounts or profiles. Don't keep the same password for long. Change your password regularly. Play with your security question. Play with your security question answer. Don't reveal your password to anyone. Rajesh, now do you understand the importance of creating a complicated password for your computer?
Yes, Nandita ma'am. Besides that, I have also learned many other important things about the safety and threats to my computer.
You should also be aware that cybersecurity is very vulnerable at the same time, as hackers also keep updates to new changes in the cyberspace.
Yes, I can well understand that, ma'am. I will always remember to be careful while opening any suspicious sites. By the way, you have been a great help today for me. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure, Rajesh. To go for a recap of what you have learnt so far, just click on any of the buttons on the screen. Cyberspace. The cyberspace is an electronically created virtual space which is made up by a vast network of internet. The cyberspace connects all the computers globally through the internet. The term cyberspace was first coined by William Gibson in 1984. Beside IT network, telecommunication networks, computer systems, and all other processors or controllers are also a part of cyberspace. Cyber security. As there is huge threat of hackers who can access your system through the cyberspace, so cybersecurity is number one priority for any end users, either to access information or conduct business. Password. A computer password is a series of characters, either in alphabets, numbers, or a mixture of both with symbols, that is created by the user to safeguard his or her computer from intruders. You can only access the computer once you have entered the correct password. Common passwords. Common passwords are very weak passwords, which are mostly created by first-time computer users. These passwords can be easily hacked by intruders and access the computer remotely to steal personal information. Creating a password. A user can create his or her own password. However, while creating a new password, the user must take care it is not too simple that hackers can easily crack it. The user can create a complicated password by using initial letters or numbers from a paraphrase that he or she knows very well. Such passwords are hard to crack and the computer remains secure from hackers. Endpoint security. Being the end user of the internet through a computer, so the security of the personal computer is called the endpoint security. To keep the endpoint secure, one should not divulge the password to anyone.